Hello, this is grade 8 General Science Model Exam, Part 2. Question number 1. Which one of the following is an indigenous method of measuring lengths? A. Kuntal, B. Farasulla, C. Tasa, D. Pace. The answer is pace. Pace, the length of a step or stride, is a traditional indigenous method used to measure length. Kuntal and Farasulla are indigenous units of mass or weight. Question number 2. Which of the following sets contain only derived physical quantities? A. Mass, time and length. B. Mass, area and volume. C. Time, length and density. D. Volume, density and area. The answer is volume, density and area. Derived quantities are quantities calculated from combination of base quantities. Volume is derived from length times length times length. Area is from length times length. And density, which is equal to mass over volume, are all derived quantities. Question number 3. Which of the following sets of prefixes is decreasing in order? A. Micro, kilo, centi, milli. B. Milli, mega, centi, kilo. C. Mega, kilo, centi, milli. D. Mega, milli, centi, kilo. The answer is mega, kilo, centi and milli. Mega, which is equal to 10 to the power of 6, greater than kilo, which is 10 to the power of 3, which is greater than centi, which is 10 to the power of minus 2, and milli, 10 to the power of minus 3. Question number 4. The known mass of a certain body is 19 kg. If students measure its mass and obtain 18.99 kg, 18.98 kg, and 18.97 kg, then the measurement is A. Accurate, not precise. B. Precise, not accurate. C. Both precise and accurate. D. Neither accurate nor precise. The answer is precise and not accurate. The measurements 18.99, 18.98 and 18.97 are very close to each other, meaning they are precise. Precision is the closeness of measurements. However, their average, approximately 18.98, is not extremely close to the true value, which is 19 kg. So, the measurement is not highly accurate. Question number 5. Which of the following basic quantity is correctly paired with its SI unit? A. Length, meter. B. Mass, kilogram per meter cube. C. Temperature, mole. D. Electric current, Kelvin. The answer is length, meter. Length is a fundamental or basic quantity, and its SI unit is meter. Question number 6. Which one of the following is not true about scientific method or investigation? A. A scientific investigation typically begins with observation. B. A hypothesis is a tentative explanation for a set of observations. C. The hypothesis must be tested by conducting an experiment. D. Formulating hypothesis is the last step in scientific investigation. The answer is formulating hypothesis is the last step in scientific investigation. The standard scientific method begins with observation, followed by formulating a hypothesis. It's one of the initial steps, not the last. Question number 7. Which of the following statement is correct regarding to fundamental subatomic substances? A. The relative charge of proton is -1. B. The relative charge of proton is +1. C. The relative charge of electron is +1. D. The relative charge of neutron is -1. The answer is the relative charge of proton is +1. The proton is a positively charged particle found in the nucleus with the relative charge of +1. Question number 8. Identify only diatomic molecules of elements from the given alternatives. A. Xenon, krypton and argon. B. Oxygen, fluorine and chlorine. C. Sulfur, phosphorus and ozone. D. Chlorine, sulfur and ozone. The answer is oxygen, fluorine and chlorine. Diatomic molecules are made up of two atoms of the same element. For instance, if you take X, X2, like oxygen for O2, fluorine F2 and chlorine Cl2 are all diatoms or diatomic molecules. Question number 9. Which of the following is not true about fluorine? A. It has 9 electrons. B. Its mass number is 19. C. It has the same number of proton and neutron. D. Its atomic number is 9. The answer is it has the same number of proton and neutron. The number of proton is 9. The number of neutron is mass number minus atomic number, which is 19 minus 9 is equal to 10. Since 9 is different from 10, the number of protons and neutrons is not the same in case of fluorine. Question number 10. Which of the following is not true about the idea of Democritus? A. Matter is discrete. B. Matter is finitely divisible. C. Matter is discontinuous. D. Matter is infinitely divisible. The answer is matter is infinitely divisible. Democritus proposed that matter is made of indivisible particles called atoms, meaning he believed matter was finitely divisible, not infinitely divisible. Let's go. Question number 11. Which of the following is the general formula for alkynes? A. CnH2n-2. B. CnH2n plus 2. C. CnH2n-1. D. CnH2n. The answer is CnH2n-2. The general formula for alkynes, hydrocarbons with a carbon-carbon triple bond, is CnH2n-2. Question number 12. Which one of the following sets contain hydrocarbons that do not belong to the same homologous series? A. C2H6, C4H10, C6H12. B. CH4, C2H6, C3H8. C. C2H2, C3H4, C4H6. D. C2H4, C3H6, C4H8. The answer is C2H6, C4H10 and C6H12. This is because C2H6 and C4H10 are alkanes, ethane and butane. CnH2n plus 2 is a general formula, but C6H12 is an alkene, which is called butene. The general formula is C2H2n, CnH2n I mean. So they are not in the same homologous series. Question number 13. Which of the following is not true about properties of acids? A. They release hydrogen ion in aqueous solution. B. They change blue litmus to red. C. They have bitter taste. D. They have sour taste. The answer is they have bitter taste. Acids characteristically have a sour taste. Substances with a bitter taste are typically bases or alkalis. Question number 14. The name of C4H6, C5H8 and C6H10 respectively are A. Butane, pentane and hexane. B. Heptane, propane and propene. C. Butane, pentane and hexane. D. Pentane, heptane and pentane. The answer is butane, pentane and hexane. All three compounds fit the alkyne formula CnH2n-2. So N is 4 is butane, N is equal to 5 is pentane, and N is equal to 6 is hexane. Question number 15. Acidic soil can be treated by one of the following to neutralize the soil's acidity. A. Calcium oxide. B. Magnesium oxide. C. Nitrogen dioxide. D. Sodium carbonate. The answer is calcium oxide, because acidic soil is neutralized by adding a base or alkaline substances. Calcium oxide or lime is the most commonly used for treating or liming acidic soil. Question number 16. In an experiment, a girl accidentally drinks strong acid. What should be taken to neutralize the acid? A. Sulfuric acid. B. Nitric acid. C. Magnesium hydroxide. D. Sodium sulfate. The answer is magnesium hydroxide, because a strong acid must be neutralized by a weak base to prevent exothermic reaction. Magnesium hydroxide or milk of magnesia is a safe, weak base used as an antacid. Question number 17. One of the following elements, which one forms an acidic oxide? A. Lithium. B. Calcium. C. Sulfur. D. Magnesium. The answer is sulfur. Non-metals like sulfur react with oxygen to form acidic oxides, sulfur dioxide or sulfur trioxide. Metal oxides are basic. Question number 18. Which oxide used to form alkaline solution? A. Nitrogen dioxide. B. Nitric oxide. C. Phosphorus pentoxide. D. Magnesium oxide. The answer is magnesium oxide. An alkaline solution or basic solution is formed by dissolving a basic oxide or metallic oxide in water. Magnesium oxide is basic oxide. Question number 19. For the reaction sulfur trioxide plus calcium hydroxide to give calcium sulfate plus X, the value of X must be A. Base. B. Salt. C. Water. D. Acid. The answer is water. This is a neutralization reaction between an acidic oxide, sulfur trioxide, and a base, calcium hydroxide. The products are salt and water. Question number 20. Which layer of the skin contains fatty tissues that is used to store energy? A. Dermis. B. Epidermis. C. Middle layer. D. Hypodermis. The answer is hypodermis. The hypodermis or subcutaneous tissue is the innermost layer of the skin, consisting mainly of adipose tissue or fat cells that serves as energy storage. Question number 21. Which of the following types of teeth does not exist in a milk tooth? A. Premolar. B. Molar. C. Canine. D. Incisor. The answer is premolar. The 20 deciduous or milk teeth only contains incisors, canines, and molars. The premolars erupt only as a permanent teeth. Question number 22. If a given mammal has a dental formula of this or 0,033 over 3,133, how many total teeth on the upper jaw have? A. 32, B. 12, C. 20, D. 10. The answer is 12. The upper jaw formula is for one side 0 plus 0 plus 3 plus 3, which is equal to 6. Total teeth on the entire upper jaw is 6 times 2, which is equal to 12. Question number 23. Which function is performed by the integumentary system? A. Digestion and respiration. B. Protection and excretion. C. Reproduction and respiration. D. Breathing and digestion. The answer is protection and excretion, because the integumentary system or skin acts as a physical barrier for protection and is involved in excretion, example sweating. Question number 24. Which statement is incorrect about skin? A. Epidermis is made up of dead cells. B. Hypodermis protects us from loss of excess heat. C. Dermis are responsible for thermoregulation. D. Dermis protects us from UV light. The answer is dermis protects us from UV light. The ultraviolet light protection is mainly achieved by melanin pigment, produced by cells in the epidermis, not dermis. Question number 25. A reaction to certain proteins found in natural rubber is A. Chickenpox. B. Latex allergy. C. Actinic keratosis. D. Blister. The answer is latex allergy. An immune system reaction to proteins found in natural rubber is called a latex allergy. Question number 26. Which of the following is an example of joints that allow all directional movements? A. Ankle and vertebrae. B. Shoulder and hip. C. Elbow and knee. D. Skull and sternum. The answer is shoulder and hip. The shoulder and hip joints are ball and socket joints, which allow the greatest range of motion, including all directional movements. Question number 27. After the insemination process, in which order does semen travel in the female reproductive tract? A. Vagina, uterus, oviduct and ovary. B. Vagina, cervix, uterus and oviduct. C. Cervix, urethra, uterus and oviduct. D. Cervix, vagina, uterus and oviduct. The answer is vagina, cervix, uterus and oviduct. The path is vagina, then to cervix, then to uterus, and finally to oviduct, site of fertilization. Question number 28. All are skeletal system diseases except A. Fracture, B. Osteoporosis, C. Gastritis, D. Osteoarthritis. The answer is gastritis. Gastritis is the inflammation of the stomach lining or digestive system. The others are diseases of the bones or joints, which is the skeletal system. Question number 29. Which of the following female reproductive organ is incorrectly matched with its function? A. Womb producing sex cell. B. Oviduct, it is the site of fertilization. C. Uterus, it is a site for pregnancy. D. Ovaries producing egg cells and sex cell. The answer is womb producing sex cell. The womb or uterus is the site of pregnancy. The ovaries produce the sex cells or egg cells. The functions are mismatched. Question number 30. The narrow tube from the ovary to uterus for movement of an egg and the site of fertilization is A. Vagina, B. Oviduct, C. Cervix, D. Womb. The answer is oviduct. The oviduct, which is the fallopian tube, is the passageway for the egg and the site where fertilization by sperms typically occurs. Question number 31. Before dealing on question number 31, dear viewers and listeners of this channel, if you get this channel helpful, don't forget to like and share it. Let's go. Question number 31 says, if a boy looked like a girl in his external appearance, this situation could be due to the lack of A. Testosterone, B. Estrogen, C. Progesterone, D. Insulin. The answer is testosterone. Testosterone is the primary male sex hormone responsible for the development of male secondary sexual characteristics. A lack of it would lead to a more feminine appearance. Question number 32. Which one of the following trophic level has least energy? A. Second trophic level, B. First trophic level, C. Fourth trophic level, D. Third trophic level. The answer is fourth trophic level. Energy decreases by about 90% at each subsequent trophic level. Therefore, the highest level, the fourth trophic level, which is tertiary consumer, has the least energy. Question number 33. A form of symbiosis in which one organism is get benefit and the others is harmed from the relation is A. Commensalism, B. Mutualism, C. Parasitism, D. Proto-cooperations. The answer is parasitism. Parasitism is a relationship where one organism or the parasite benefits at the expense of the other, or the host in this case, which is harmed. Question number 34. Which of the following biological association is not correctly paired with its example? A. Parasitism, tapeworm and human. B. Predation, cat and rat. C. Mutualism, remora, fish and sharks. D. Proto-cooperation, birds and crocodile. The answer is mutualism, remora, fish and sharks. The relationship between remora, fish and sharks is commensalism. Remora benefits, shark is unaffected, not mutualism, where both benefit. Question number 35. Grass, goat, tiger, and lion. What would be the producer in the above food chain? A. Tiger, B. Grass, C. Lion, D. Goat. The answer is grass. The producer is the organism that generates its own food. Typically, plants like grass, which are first trophic level, are the producers. Question number 36. Grass, goat, tiger, and lion. What would be in the tertiary consumer in the above food chain? A. Goat, B. Grass, C. Lion, D. Tiger. The answer is lion. The food chain labels are producer, the grass, primary consumer, the goat, secondary consumer, tiger, and tertiary consumer, lion. Question number 37. Grass, goat, tiger, lion. What would be in the second and third trophic level in the above food chain? A. Goat and tiger, B. Tiger and grass, C. Lion and goat, D. Grass and lion. The answer is goat and tiger. The second trophic level is the primary consumer, goat, And the third trophic level is the secondary consumer or tiger. Question number 38. Which of the following is a biotic component of the ecosystem? A. Temperature. B. Soil. C. Microorganism. D. Water. The answer is microorganism. This is because biotic components are the living parts of the ecosystem. Temperature, soil and water are abiotic or non-living. Question number 39. Which of the following is correct about food chain? A. Show transfer of food from carnivorous to producers. B. Begin with an organism that makes its own food. C. Begins with an organism that found in the last trophic level. C. It's a complex feeding relationship. The answer is begins with an organism that makes its own food. A food chain always begins with a producer, an organism that makes its own food, which is autotroph. Question number 40. Which of the following is the most abundant and pure component of the air? A. Argon. B. Oxygen. C. Carbon dioxide. D. Nitrogen. The answer is nitrogen, because nitrogen gas makes up approximately 78% of the Earth's atmosphere. Question number 41. Which of the following types of soil has the highest water holding capacity? A. Sandy. B. Clay. C. Loam. D. Silt. The answer is clay. Clay soil has the smallest particle size and highest surface area, allowing it to hold the largest amount of water. Question number 42. Which of the following types of soil is suitable for a large number of plants? A. Clay. B. Sandy. C. Loam. D. Low fertile soil. The answer is loam. Loam soil is a balanced mixture of sand, silt and clay, offering the best combination of water retention and drainage for plant growth. Question number 43. Identify the correct list of planets that contains only inner planets. 1. Uranus. B. Mars. 3. Earth. 4. Neptune. 5. Saturn. 6. Mercury. 7. Jupiter. And 8. Venus. A. 2, 4, 6, 7. B. 6, 8, 1, 4. C. 6, 8, 2, 3. D. 1, 2, 3, 7. The answer is 6, 8, 2, 3. The 4 inner or terrestrial planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. Question number 44. Which planet has the highest amount of temperature? Uranus, Neptune, Saturn and Venus. From this, A. 8, B. 4, C. 1, D. 5. The answer is 8. Venus has the hottest surface temperature due to its extreme greenhouse effect. Question number 45. Which planet is suitable for living organisms? From Earth, Neptune, Mercury and Venus. A. 6, B. 8, C. 4, D. 3. The answer is 3. Earth is the only planet known to possess the necessary conditions like liquid water, oxygen and temperature to support life. Dear viewers and listeners of this HaHu Tube channel, this is General Science for Grade 8. If you find this useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Let's proceed to question number 46. Which one of the following is an example of a dwarf planet? A. Pluto, B. Mars, C. Neptune, D. Uranus. The answer is Pluto. Pluto was reclassified as a dwarf planet in 2006. Question number 47. Which of the following is true about the characteristics of inner planets? A. Have large diameter, B. Have low average densities, C. Have large number of moons, D. Have low mass. The answer is have low mass. Inner planets are small, dense and rocky, resulting in a relatively low mass compared to the gas giants. Question number 48. The farthest planet from the Sun in the solar system is A. Uranus, B. Neptune, C. Saturn, D. Mercury. The answer is Neptune. The answer is Neptune. Neptune is the eighth and outermost major planet from the Sun. Question number 49. Which of the following material is a good reflector of sound? A. Mountain, B. Paper, C. Curtain, D. Furniture. The answer is mountain. Hard, smooth and large surfaces like a mountain or a wall are excellent reflectors of sound. Question number 50. Which of the following is not involved in nitrogen cycle? A. Ammonification, B. Nitrification, C. Denitrification, D. Induction. The answer is induction because ammonification, nitrification and denitrification are key steps in nitrogen cycle. Induction is an unrelated term often used in physics where magnetism and electricity is dealt. Question number 51. Which of the following statement is correct about asteroids? A. They are found between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. B. They are commonly known as shooting stars. C. They can be seen by our naked eye. Or D. They have long tail. The answer is they are found between the orbit of Mars and Jupiter. Most asteroids are located in the asteroid belt, which lies between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. Question number 52. Which of the following planet has a large number of moons? A. Jupiter, B. Saturn, C. Mars, D. Neptune. The answer is Saturn. Saturn currently holds the record for the largest number of confirmed moons in the solar system. Question number 53. Which of the following is true about magnetic lines of force? A. They can cross each other. B. They run from north to south pole inside a magnet. C. Magnetic force is stronger at poles. D. They run from south to north pole outside a magnet. The answer is magnetic force is stronger at poles. The magnetic field lines are most concentrated or closest together at the poles of the magnet, indicating the strongest magnetic force there. Question number 54. The method of heat transfer by movement of molecules of the medium is A. Radiation, B. Convection, C. Conduction, D. Condensation. The answer is convection. Convection is the transfer of heat in fluids, like liquids or gases, through the movement of the heated material itself. Question number 55. Which of the following material is magnetic? A. Aluminum, B. Gold, C. Nickel, D. Copper. The answer is nickel, because nickel is a ferromagnetic material, meaning it is strongly attracted to magnets and can be magnetized. Question number 56. Which one of the following is not the nature of the image formed by a plane mirror? A. Erect. B. Real. C. Virtual. D. Laterally inverted. The answer is real. The image formed by a plane mirror is always virtual, not real. Question number 57. In which way is heat transferred from the sun to the earth? A. Conduction. B. Radiation. C. Convection. D. Rubbing. The answer is radiation. Heat transfer from the sun occurs primarily through radiation, which is electromagnetic waves, as the vacuum of space prevents conduction and convection. Question number 58. The turning back of a light ray after striking the surface is called A. Reflection of light. B. Refraction of light. C. Dispersion of light. Or D. Diffraction of light. The answer is reflection of light. Reflection is the process where a wave, such as light, bounces off surface. Question number 59. The splitting of white light into 7 different colors using a prism is called A. Dispersion. B. Refraction. C. Reflection. D. Luminance. The answer is dispersion. Dispersion is the phenomena where white light separates into its constituent colors, or the spectrum, when passing through a prism. Here is the last question. But before dealing on question number 60, dear viewers and listeners of this channel, this is General Science Model Exam for Grade 8 students. If you find this useful, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Wish you all the best for your coming exam time. Question number 60. Which of the following medium transmits sound in the fastest speed? A. Vacuum. B. Liquid. C. Gas. D. Solid. The answer is solid. Sound travels fastest through solids because the particles are closely packed, allowing vibrations to transmit energy quickly. If you want to get the PDF of this document, you can visit my Telegram channel, HaHu Tube.